And we back. Now today's video, we're going from 2010 all the way to 2019 to see if we can remember the top point scorer, rebounder, assister, steal getter, and rebound grabber of every single team. And it really got me thinking of, like, back when I was hooping, which was a long time ago, did I ever lead my team in any category? I definitely led my team in steals. And then towards the end of the season, I was leading my team in games missed. And this envelope right here has all the information about those games missed, but I can't show y'all these just yet. But we got to think about this quiz and head right over to it. Some real top secret stuff we got in here. Anyway, shout out to Joshy the Great for creating this. I don't think this was specifically made for me, but again, if you're a quiz maker out there, go ahead and send quizzes my way because I'm trying to get back into it as we wait for NBA 2K20. So 150 questions. So you got to remember, we're talking about total. We're not talking about averages or anything like that. All the way at the bottom, you can see I haven't played this just yet. According to this thing, this guy has 14 quizzes. If I like this one, we may have to go through all 14 of them things. But all right, let's start off with the Atlanta Hawks. So the way I'm thinking about this, who is a guy that was good and played a long time for that specific team? And for the Atlanta Hawks, the first guy to come to mind is Al Horford. Do y'all think eventually Al Horford gets his number retired with Atlanta? Because they didn't end up winning anything, but he's a multiple-time All-Star. I think they got to the conference finals and lost to LeBron and them. So I think he's one of those guys that maybe he might get his jersey retired by that team, but maybe not. Assists. Jeff Teague, you know, you got to think about who started for point guard for them this entire decade, or at least close to it. Blocks is something we're going to have to skip as we go to the Boston Celtics. I want to try to get a perfect score here. So the Boston Celtics one is easy. We're going to have Rondo, Paul Pierce, KG, and we already got Al Horford for blocks. Then the Nets, Brook Lopez led them in a lot of different stuff, man. A lot of different stuff. And assists, I'm thinking Darren Williams. See, he been out of the league for a minute, but y'all don't know that this early in this decade when he was officially traded to Brooklyn, he had them a couple years where he was very, very good. Charlotte Hornets, this is going to be Kemba out. Yeah, Kemba. Then we got rebounding. Who has been the starting center of that team for a long time? Okay, I was thinking, I know Marvin Williams haven't started at center, but I was thinking he's been there for a very long time, so maybe he was getting a lot of boards, but no. We're going to skip to go to Chicago Bulls. This one, y'all know I'm getting this 100%. We're going to have Jimmy Butler for steals, and then probably Taj Gibson for rebounds. I miss Taj Gibson. I'm looking forward to seeing him in New York. Then we have the Cleveland Cavaliers, a bunch of LeBron. No, it's probably going to be Tristan Thompson. Yeah, Tristan Thompson get a lot of boards, and even though he's a smaller center, he definitely get his blocks up too. Then we have the Dallas Mavericks. If this ain't a bunch of Dirk, something ain't right. And then assists. So I think it's going to be between Devin Harris and JJ Barea. It was JJ Barea. Again, two guys that have been on the Dallas Mavericks for a long time. Even though I think Devin Harris got traded away, and then like 2 seasons later, he's like, you know what? I love Dallas so much. I'm going to just go sign there again. And he's just been there since. Then the Nuggets. See, the Nuggets are kind of a new team. Like, Jokic has been there only for a couple years. So we got to think back to, like, the Ty Lawson days. And who was running center with Ty Lawson? We had, like, J.J. Hickson, Nene. But the Manimal was also there. So it's going to be Kenneth Faried for the rebounds and for the blocks. All right, shout out to Kenneth Faried, who I believe is still a free agent. Somebody pick him up. Him and Iman Shumpert. Somebody please pick up Iman Shumpert. That's just me wanting to see my guy play some more NBA basketball. Anyway, we're going to have a bunch of Drummond for the Pistons. And then the assists, who's been their starting point guard, Reggie Jackson has. The Warriors, Steph Curry killing this game. And then Draymond Green probably killing it too. Shout out to Draymond for an extension. I know it's been like a week. Shut up. I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. Because when we do this like a normal rebuild, I don't have time to sit down and actually talk about the league and stuff. So this is our chance. So congratulations to Draymond. Basically, their big three all getting locked up. The Rockets, James Harden and Clint Capella. Y'all saw that video of Clint Capella shooting threes in like the FIBA games? If he brought that to his game when we got to the NBA season, y'all thought the Houston Rockets were dangerous. Imagine Clint Capella hitting threes. Anyway, the Pacers, Paul George. Yes, Paul George rebounds. Roy Hibbert. Congratulations to Roy Hibbert for getting he's got something with the 76 development coach or something like that. Just know that Roy Hibbert is back in the NBA. He's no longer playing, but he's a coach, sideline guy. I met him in Chicago at the NBA Draft Combine, and guess what he was doing? Developing the young guys. So, doing his job. Assists for the Pacers, probably going to be Darren Collison, who, as y'all know, has retired randomly. Chris Paul for assists and steals. Blake Griffin for points. And then DeAndre Jordan for the rest. DeAndre Jordan, one of the best rebounders in current NBA. Same thing with Drummond. I didn't mention that. But Drummond's rebounding numbers are ridiculous. The Lakers cannot forget about my boy Kobe. See, y'all know I'm a big sneakerhead. These are like my casual wear shoes. But I have so many hooping shoes, even though I'm not really a hooper no more. And I got a pair of Kobe's when I was in Vegas. Got to be the best basketball shoe I've ever hooped in. These babies right here are ridiculous. These are like custom Nike IDs that somebody made, but they're comfortable. They look good on court. If you like one of those dudes that love your court swag, pick them up. A little pricey though. Anyway, back to the quiz. Rebound is Pau Gasol. I think it was Low, Legend of Winter. He tweeted something that basically made me miss Pau Gasol. I know he's still in the league, but obviously he ain't playing at the same level. Made me miss him. Zach Randolph for rebounds for, of course, the Memphis Grizzlies, along with Mike Conley, because it's what Mike Conley do, and that number is like official. He might come back eventually, but that number is pretty much official when it comes to Memphis and his assist getting. Same thing with Marc Gasol. That whole era's gone. The whole era is over. Miami Heat, lot of Wade, and it got me thinking. Even though LeBron was there for what, technically 4 seasons, you think he'd still be on this list for like rebounds? Let's go. No, because I already put LeBron, so he can't be on this list. So in that case, it's got to be Hassan Whiteside, because he's been the center over there for a couple years now. The Bucks, Antetokounmpo. Do I have to say it? Y'all know these fingers work magic on the keyboard when it comes to getting his name right. And I'm guessing Chris Middleton for steals. Yeah, it was either between Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe, but I think Bledsoe's only been there for technically 2 seasons, and Chris Middleton's been there for a little bit longer than that. Timberwolves. Now, this may surprise y'all, because it surprised me when I saw this on Twitter. Wiggins is like 3rd all time in Minnesota Timberwolves scoring. He may be 2nd now. He put up points. What can we say? Wiggins gets his buckets. And there's that. So I'm guessing for rebound, we're probably going to have Towns. Assists and steals. Who's been their point guard there? Oh, Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio. He was there for a decent amount of time. I mean, he just officially ended his 1st season or 2nd season not in Minnesota. And now he's in Phoenix. So that should be interesting. The Pelicans, a lot of AD. Yeah. Anthony Davis did it all, but he ain't do one thing, and that was assist, because that's Drew Holiday's job. And it's still his job. We get to the Knicks, though. Give Carmelo a job, too. I know people out there don't like Melo. I'm in the camp of like, yeah, let Melo come back. I've never been a huge Melo fan, but I recognize that Melo should get a job. And then blocks for the Knicks. Oh, that's probably Porzingis, right? Yeah, but that number's final too. I don't think he'll ever come back there. Westbrook is going to kill this list right here. Everything except for blocks, and that's going to be Serge. The Magic going to have... Ooh, the Magic may be a little bit difficult. I'm guessing Oh, can I spell Vucevic's name? Vucevic assists in blocks. So from 2010 to 2019, who's been there that got a lot of blocks? Dwight Howard. Okay. And assists. Well, if I'm talking about Dwight Howard, I can talk about Jameer Nelson too, can't I? Yeah, because that's the thing. Since Jameer Nelson left, they've like had a rotation of point guards. They never really put it together their point guard position. And they still made the playoffs last year. No disrespect to DJ Augustine. 76ers is interesting because we got that new regime of Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. They haven't been there long enough to score 5,000 points. So who scored 5,000 points for them this decade? I'm going to have to skip that whole list. Wait, Joel Embiid might be there for blocks, though. Okay, he's there for blocks. But the rest, I'm going to have to skip. The Suns, we know Devin Booker going to get that scoring going. Alex Len for blocks. Ooh. Trailblazers should be a lot easier. Damian Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge, they kill that list. Kings. Oh, that's Boogie for points. Oh, that's Boogie for everything. Literally led his team in all of the categories. Hey, shout out to him. Tony Parker. Then we have Tim Duncan and probably Kawhi Leonard. And then the Raptors, DeMar DeRozan scored a bunch of points for them in his career. Kyle Lowry. Rebounds. Valanciunas. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. I take good pride. Valanciunas. Okay. I take good pride in learning that I learned his name and then I spelled it wrong twice. And then blocks, I don't know. Jazz, on the other hand, we're going to have Rudy Gobert up there for blocks. Gordon Hayward probably for the points and stuff. Wizards, John Wall, and then Marcin Gortat. Cool. So it's 10 on here that I don't know. 76ers. Who has been there? Because the Sam Hinkie era, people were going out 1-2 years. So who's a guy that was there for more than 1 or 2 years this decade? Thaddeus Young. Think about that. Thaddeus Young has had the most points for the 76ers this decade. Now that will be broken by Joel Embiid pretty soon, probably. But that's insane. Okay, so Suns centers. Nope. Suns point guards. Bledsoe? No. Let's try Dragic. Let's try Isaiah Thomas. Who was running point guard? Is this Steve Nash is still up there? Wow. Okay. Steals. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out. I got 5 wrong. That's a good score. Josh Smith. I should have came back for this one. I should have guessed Josh Smith, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, PJ Tucker. My mind is blown. Because in my eyes, PJ Tucker was there for what, like 3 years? If that? Maybe it was longer. I mean, hey, my years are getting mixed up. PJ Tucker for steals and rebounds, and then Amir Johnson for blocks for the Raptors. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. These are going on sale this Friday. That's my official date. Friday the 16th. So save up your coin. These, we got shirts, we got phone cases and mugs if you drink coffee or tea. That's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all, all the support. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.